Right now, humanity is 90 seconds away from midnight. The public often treats this clock as a subjective PR stunt, an arbitrary warning, or a purely metaphorical art piece. But the clock's origins are found in 1947, founded by the same Manhattan Project scientists who built the world's first atomic bomb. Behind this dial lies a complex game theory model, pure mathematics, and a rigorous geopolitical calculus. To understand our current 90-second countdown, we have to trace the mathematical game world leaders have played since the 1940s. The stabilizing rules of the past are shifting as high-speed automation introduces a new, volatile tension into the global game. We are locked in a scenario where a single failure in the math results in total human annihilation. Global tension accelerated after the Soviet nuclear tests of 1949, quickly escalating to the exponentially more powerful hydrogen bombs of 1953. This created a Nash Equilibrium, mutually assured destruction. Initiating an attack triggers automatic retaliation, turning both sides to ash. RAND strategists ran simulations to calculate second strike capability, determining the exact volume of surviving weapons required to guarantee absolute return fire after a surprise attack. This mathematical requirement forced both nations to build thousands of underground silos, constantly expanding their arsenals just to keep the equation balanced. Throughout the Cold War, the terrifying logic of mutually assured destruction provided our only mathematical guarantee of peace. But game theory has a flaw. It assumes world leaders are perfectly rational actors, ignoring the impact of human fear and anger. During the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis, the clock didn't hit midnight because open human communication between leaders, not algorithms, de-escalated the threat. The 1980s saw the rise of the security dilemma. America's attempt to build defensive missile shields caused Russia to panic, leading them to build even more offensive weapons to overwhelm the new defense. The irony of the security dilemma is that every technological attempt to gain absolute security creates absolute terror for the opponent, destabilizing the math. With the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991, the Doomsday Clock retreated to a record 17 minutes to midnight. That relief was an illusion. The 21st century introduced two chaotic variables into the global equation: climate change and disruptive technologies. The spread of cyber warfare and artificial intelligence disrupted the old, predictable models of bipolar deterrence. We walked into a much faster, automated, and far more unpredictable matrix of threats, without realizing the game had changed. In the 20th century, radar warnings gave human brains 15 to 30 minutes to process a threat, verify the data, and halt a false alarm. Today's incoming hypersonic missiles and AI-driven defense systems have reduced human decision-making time to a matter of seconds. A software bug or a rogue hacker now has the potential to trigger a false alarm inside a digitized defense network, initiating a sequence that no human intended. If an algorithm can trigger retaliation instantly, humanity has handed the power of total annihilation over to blind machines. This algorithmic speed is coupled with the breakdown of global treaties and active conflicts like the Russia-Ukraine war. The 90-second setting serves as a real-time mirror reflecting our current psychological state and the growing instability of our geopolitical math. In an automated system with zero human oversight, a single computational error ensures that the winner of the war is eradicated along with the loser. In our attempt to mathematically calculate our own survival, we have engineered an unstoppable machine that is independently ticking toward our absolute destruction.